Hello everyone, welcome to another zombiejlt1 mini live stream. We're going to be doing some more grinding in Pokemon Legends Arceus, and we're only going to be going for a little bit. That's usually about an hour, 2 hours maybe. That's usually how much time I have for these weekly streams as opposed to my weekend ones where we do the campaign mode. So we're just going to do some grinding, and as the title suggests, we are going to be focusing on Combee catching, hopefully harvesting some honeycombs, and if we're lucky, we'll encounter more of the female types that we need because I have to evolve some per my Pokedex request. And of course, we're going to try to get more bugs for the arsenal. We're going to try to get some more of the Alpha Parasect, which is right behind me here. Maybe see if the Alpha Lopunny has respawned. We're pretty much just filling out the decks like every other stream. But today we're just focusing mostly on the other side of the island where most of the insect Pokemon are. Another thing that we want to focus on for sure is we definitely want to make sure that we are getting more items for crafting Pokeballs. Within the last couple days, I've had to do some major crafting, mostly to fill out dex requirements. A lot of Pokemon have needed to be captured, and then of course the usual clearing out the box once we've maxed out or we finally take the time to stop. So I want to thank Josh and my man Bones Justice for being in the stream. Appreciate you guys being in here. Oh, not a worries. Everybody's got, things to do. Whether that's family, going to work, editing, whatever the case may be. I apologize if a loud ring just went off. Part of the reason why the stream is being kept short today is because I may be partaking in Raid Hour with some locals in Pokemon Go. So, unless that's something you all would like me to stream, I will be concluding this stream just before that. Also, Little Z and I are having a dude's night out, if it were. So we're probably just going to kick back, maybe watch some TV shows, some movies, just before I put little dude to bed. Again, we are using the same strategies as before. We're going to lure the Parasect over to the mountain and just start chucking Pokeballs. In most cases, I would be using the heavier balls, but they are proving to be less helpful. I'm more utilizing those when in battle, unless, of course, I have a clear shot at dropping one. I've gotten really good at catching the Alpha Parasect, so I don't use the heavy balls as much as I used to, but the method still works. So if it's something that you all are using, by all means, I hope it is working out for you. And I want to remind everybody that those of you who are watching and playing the game, in my Discord, a lot of us are posting pics of some of our awesome Pokemon catches. And we are also sharing tips and tricks of things that we have tried and have worked for us in the wild. So be sure to check out that if you're a member of the Discord already. And be sure to support some of your fellow Pokemon trainers when they do their live streams. Every one of us is in different spots of the game, so you can get more of a fulfilled campaign mode by watching a bunch of us throughout the week. So, just want to shout that out. My supernatural bro, Josh, is one of the Pokemon trainers in the group, along with Retro Rican and my Uncle Phil. I'm going to save real quick because I need that Cricketune for a requirement. Never hurts to double tap, folks. Ow. Now, before I do that, I'm going to take a moment to actually evolve some Pokemon here. Let's go ahead and evolve this first Magikarp. Now, Magikarp is a quest or a Pokedex entry that I definitely have to revisit. It has one of the most ridiculous Pokedex requirements, and that's you have to do Splash 100 times. Now, we've all talked about the same method that we all utilize, which is find more Magikarp and just constantly splash them back and forth. Why? It cuts the time in half, and the dex just says as long as a Magikarp does splash and you observe it. So that does include enemy Pokemon. Whoa! Damn Parises are ambushing me. Of course, we will have to spend another night with Paris coming up soon, because it is a dex entry that I need to finish. Okay, there's that Cricketune right there. Hopefully, we won't scare it away. We're just going to do an Agi style move just in case. You never know. My Pokemon may be an alpha, but you never know what these other guys are capable of. There's the 15 we need. Now, just because I'm going to try catching these, I'm going to use a little hypnosis if it works and it doesn't run away. Yeah, I agree, Josh. Some are very taxing. Normally, I like to complain about games that include missions and side quests that are just pointless busy work. I think it ran away. How it managed to run away while hypnotized, I have no idea. But yeah, there are some dex entries, for those of you who have not had a chance to play this yet, that you wonder if the programmers are just sadists and they want us to suffer. I think honestly the Magikarp one, though long, is easy to do and not as time consuming as it sounds. Ones such as having to catch Cascoon and Silcoon at night, for example, or during the day, depending on which breed they are. Those ones are taxing because the Cocoon Pokemon come out maybe once or twice a day if you're lucky. And luckily, they have a tendency to be aggro, so if you see one, chances are it won't flee. But the task of having to go out and find them is a pain in itself. And having to wait and, you know, kind of sleep through the days. Oh my gosh, he is taking forever. Okay, so that took a lot of Pokeballs. So we're going to try my little trick again and see if this will work. I apologize for my alarm. Those of you who have heard it before know that it's in relation to Pokemon Go. So while this game is booting up again, I'm going to take care of that. Welcome, Yugo. I apologize if I haven't seen this yet, but I'm assuming that this is a recent pickup that you had with all these awesome RPGs in it? Or is it a collections video? Either way, I'm jealous. Cuz those are a lot of good titles. And by that, I'm hoping you managed to pick this up if it was in fact a lot. I'll admit, while I am not a big RPG enthusiast, there have been some that I have enjoyed over the years. And I'd have to say right off the top of my head, some of my favorites are Golden Sun, which Yugo has been streaming, Shining Force, which I don't recall if I ever streamed it, but I know Running Retro did, and kind of revitalized my love for that series, watching him play through it. And aside from the usual good ones, Secret of Mana, Chrono Trigger, um, it's just a there's just a plethora of so many good ones out there that bouncing names back and forth, we probably could list every good one. Hey, J Chip, how's it going? Oh, it's a shop Goodwill auction. Yikes. That's gotta be tough. Shop Goodwill, before it went all eBay, used to be a great place to get stuff. Oh, that was off. That was terrible. Oh, this guy has a really good series. Really? Okay, I'm gonna try this again because I'm getting too trigger happy. I just want this to be over. As far as getting the Star Raptor is concerned, I tried catching a bunch of these during an outbreak on one of the mountains. Wow, it was challenging. I managed to catch an Alpha Star Raptor. I did not get a shiny, unfortunately, but it was still worth it because the Alpha is huge. The only way it would have been topped would have been if it had the nature that I want, but nonetheless, it's still cool to have one in the collection. Okay, we're going to try to get this real quick so we can move on. Bam! See what I mean? Just do a reset after you go for your initial catch. If it takes more than the amount of Pokeballs you want to use up, just reboot the game and see if your Pokeball usage goes down the second time around. That trick has never failed me, so I don't know if it's intentional or not, or if I'm manipulating something by doing that. But yeah, it has never failed. Okay, so let me double check, because although I did evolve, I gotta evolve my Graveler. And wait, I keep getting the wrong... There we go. It's the one above it. Okay, perfect. So we can get rid of these. And we're going to start power leveling Gyarados along with a few others. Weird that I don't... Oh no, I learned that later. That's how I was like, where is Aquatail? But that's okay. Let's see. So we've got Water Pulse. Let's go with Twister, Bite, and Crunch. We're definitely going to focus on his water moves once he gets them. And of course, you can't have a Gyarados without Hyper Beam. I mean, you can, but unless you're playing Pokemon Go, Hyper Beam is definitely an essential move. What's up, Dizzy? How you doing? Magnum, welcome back. Catching up on all the chat over here. Thanks a lot, guys, for being here. Dropping them likes. Alright, so let's do that. We are waiting for level 47, I believe, unless this managed to learn the move it needs. Nope, recover. Okay, so we wanted to learn one more move before we evolve it. So we're just going to keep it at that stage so that it learns the move faster. And then we'll evolve it. Okay, so we're definitely going to want Gust. And let's see. Got Energy Ball. I don't think I need the Struggle Bug anymore because I believe I did that with Burmy, unless it is a requirement. Let's see, we want Silver Wind. We don't have Psychic yet, but we do have Confusion. Energy Ball, good. And then we're going to want to go for that Bug Buzz if it learns it. So we'll keep everything the way that it is now. If I have to keep using Struggle Bug, I will, but if not, I'm going to change it to Confusion, just so I have some good coverage. Alright, I think we still also need to get the requirements for Deerling, so I'm going to have to remember to use the Agi-style moves again. Now, let's take a look at who... Okay, so, yeah, Bug Buzz will have to be last. Okay, Confusion I'll definitely need. There was a Pokemon that needed to be defeated with grass moves. I believe it's Geodude. I want to make sure I have that coverage. Wouldn't make sense to have rock type moves. Yep, we got that covered. Yeah, see, look at that. I was mentioning to Josh that at some point I was close to having this done, but I forgot to save it. So I let my game go to sleep for too long. And then I lost all that progress. But I made that back in like 10, 15 minutes, I want to say. Is it Geodude that needs grass? Yes, it is. Okay. So, moves. Did not need the Struggle Bug, so we're going to swap that out. There we go. If we see Geodudes, we're going to use that Energy Ball maneuver. Yes, that's the move, Josh. I don't recall. I think Gastrodon learns it at the same level too. But since he's a lower level, it should take him faster to learn it. So we're just going to stick with that for now. Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh, and he popped out. Interesting. I didn't even notice it was shaking. That is completely unfair, level 9. Well, will it let me swap Pokemon? Yes, it will. Okay. Let's just do this. Let's get that Dex requirement. There we go. Might as well, right? But while we're at it, we might as well check out what Gyarados' requirements are. Let's see. Bite, Hurricane. That's what we gotta use. Okay. Good to know. Dang. Again, totally unfair. Wait, was it Bite and Twister or did it Hurricane? Huh. Did I not have Hurricane? If I need that move, we'll include that. Okay, I don't have Hurricane yet. Okay. Yes. Alright. So is the barrel back? I would probably do a review on it once I've done a complete playthrough, J-Chip, if that's something everyone is interested in hearing about. Otherwise, I kind of would rather save the experience for everyone to kind of give it a try. My goal with the review would be to be sharing what I experienced playing the game, the pro and con of it, but also would be more to invite others to try it who are having second thoughts or may not even be Pokemon fans in general. I think this is a if you're looking for a modern Pokemon game and you're completely new to it, I think this would be a good entry point, in all honesty. Okay, we're gonna go back to Mononoke Land. That's what I like to call this area because it definitely puts me in those vibes whenever I'm here. And there we are. Uh-oh. Don't let him leave. This is another reason why we keep Stantler around. I should switch it off to Drifblim because that definitely needs a leveling. But we're going to try to ensure that we catch every... Damn it. We're going to try to hopefully catch every Combee we see. I specifically want female ones for Vespa Queen, but I have not had the best luck finding them. And I know they're available in a different section, but I am sticking to my guns about not doing most of the campaign mode unless I'm doing, you know, half a day or an all-day stream. And there is our Alpha Lopunny. Okay, so we definitely have to catch 10 of them. 10 Lopunnies in general, but catching the alphas is always good. And then at that point, we just have to defeat 10 of them. So, Alright, so let's go ahead and do the usual. We're going to save just before the encounter. And we're going to use our budget hunting methodology. Oh. Sidestepped a little bit. Okay. We can recover that. Bam. Nice. Technically an OBC, only because I missed, but if you don't want to count that as an OBC, by all means. It still was one Pokeball used on it. Yeah, that's kind of the reason why I would wait until I do a complete playthrough, Magnum, before I decide to do a review on it. Because that is a problem with people reviewing games nowadays. They don't take a very long time with the game. It's unless the video is specifically, you know, my first 10 minutes or my first 15 minutes with the game. That's usually how long most people will take with one. That's kind of the reason why I stopped reading Game Informer, because their reviews became more and more lackluster in my opinion. We weren't hearing a full-blown experience with a game. We were only hearing like maybe half an hour. Wait, what? Did I not click OK? Is that what happened? No, I did not. Okay. There we go. I'm gonna have, let's see where, okay. The antler is right there. Perfect. So I can quick switch if I need to. That one busted out too. And that one ran away. Nice. Oh, might have to stink berry this one. Or mud ball. Nope, it flew away. Oh wait, there it is. I probably didn't even have to do that. Yeah, I just scared it away. Somehow I missed this tree. Combees are funny like that. They usually wait around to be hit by a Pokeball, but sometimes they just up and leave like that. Plus, I like how close you can get to one and it not even really flinch much. Come on. There we go. Normally I'd be a little bit more selective by taking the time to look if the Combees have the red marking, which indicate females. But I've just been too busy catching all the ones that I see to really stop and notice. I think, you know, you raise a good point, Josh. Maybe what we could do is some sort of collaboration on our experiences with this. Like those of us we know for sure who are playing, when we all complete it, which Probably might take me the longest because of all the grinding I'm doing. Yeah, I got another wisp. Nice. Maybe that's something we could do as sort of like a group video or something. That might be fun. Okay, now let's see if we can get... Got some golbats down there. More things that we have to take care of. So... might try to catch some of those while we're here. I don't know if I can peg them from here. Okay, yeah I can. Nice. Golbats are funny like that. We need to catch golbats at night. Really? Oh, now it hits them. Where is my... there we go. Golbats we catch at night. Oh, perfect. Hopefully this gives me the advantage here. And Zubats we have to catch during the day, which is tricky because they don't come out during that time. And what I've been hoping for is that we get an outbreak of sorts. Otherwise, what I've been doing is mostly trying to get them all to swarm me before they all fly away, and then just throw like my Graveler out there and let them swarm him, and then I can try to catch them all one by one. Yeah, yeah, exactly. That's why I think it'd be cool if we all kind of collaborated on it. Because I think everyone is, for the most part, playing it differently. I'm all about the grinding. I'm all about having fun with the side quests. I do like the campaign mode, don't get me wrong. I'm not choosing one over the other. It's just I'm a completionist in that way. So I'm trying to get all of these taken care of before I progress to different regions. That way, when I hit those regions, I don't have to worry about them so much. Unless, of course, like say, you know, doing this type of hunting that I'm doing, looking for the female Combees out here, isn't worth the effort. Like, if there's another region where they're more in abundance, maybe then I'll just kind of shift focus and do the basic prerequisites here, and then save the other parts for later. I realized that in doing the Shellos Pokedex entries that I wasn't sure enough if they actually included the blue variant. So, in talks with Josh, who is further in the game than I am, he told me that they're actually on an island. So that's where hitting that dex entry of getting the variants comes in, because I caught almost every different size of those damn things and that didn't register. So I'm like, they must have the blue variants somewhere, but where? Oh, wow. Oh, that's a Baneri Alpha. Oh, hell yeah. We are so going for that. Alright, let's see if we can do it without being caught. But I gotta dispatch her minions there. Hey, Huza, how you doing? Welcome to the stream as always. Glad you could be here. Okay, now who's gonna bite the honey? That's the question. Okay, nobody did. Fair enough. I want those Baniri out of there because I know they're gonna screw up my attempt to catch the alpha. Maybe not though. We'll see. We'll see how we do here. I've gotten better at being more of a shinobi in the grass here, let alone when I'm next to one. So I've actually been playtesting the mechanics to see if your creeping speeds actually affect how close and how well you can get to a species without being seen. Nice, that's what we wanted. Alright, let's duck back over here. Of course, saving. Name it Bun Bun. Oh gosh. I think I did call them Bun Buns though. Yeah, you're not wrong about that, Magnum. I cracked a joke about who's more of the waifu Pokemon nowadays, Lopunny or Gardevoir. DeviantArt, what can you say? I'm not one for censorship, but wow, the filter really comes off. What was that old saying? Is it Rule 34? No, I think that has something to do with psych wards and stuff. No, or is that Rule 8? I don't know. But you know what I'm talking about, where it's like, if there's art of it, there's a porn of it or something like that. I remember that used to go around a lot, especially when I was in college. People would talk about that all the time. Like if there's art of it, there's a porn of it or something. I don't remember what the exact phrase was, but by all means, if anybody knows, feel free to shout that out. Don't be ashamed, because it was everywhere. And it flew away. You bastard. Alright. That is... Oh, that's... Another reason why I like coming here too is just the honey drops. That has definitely been the best luring item. Aside from when you can make like cakes and stuff, which I have yet to craft any of those. I don't think I have the recipe. I think I have the recipe for the mushroom cakes. But just using honey as it is so universal and helpful. But since I tried to highlight catching Pokemon on a budget basis, I still tend to use the old blueberries to lure and bait Pokemon in. Oh great, the Beautiflies are back. Right, Josh? They're more pains in the ass than they're worth. I'm still gonna quest for some good ones because I think I have the natures I need, but the bonus stats could be better. They can always be better. Rule 32. Okay, okay. Thanks, Reg. Reg, if you guys are going to be streaming tonight, feel free to drop your channel link. I know you guys usually do the morning and evening streams. Hector the Game Collector, what is up? Much appreciated. Alright. Try to remember if there was any crystals or ores up here. Last campaign stream we got to the part with the... Oop, I'm gonna take damage. Yep. We got to the part with the wisps, so I'm keeping an eye out for those as well. I haven't really started going after those. I just pick them up if I happen to see them out in the wild. Come on. You're as sure-footed as a mountain goat. Get up there. For those who have seen that... Oop. Go back. For those of you who have seen that Simpsons episode. We're also going to be collecting Golbats, preferably the alpha again. We still have some Psyducks to catch, but every time I try to get those, I get met with interference. So, like this annoying ass Beautifly that's probably following me. So, one might do something mean, like throw a Gyarados out at it. And just nom nom nom. Why is it I make a Simpsons reference and like that we have Omega Ace Gaming in this stream? What's up, bro? How you doing? Hope all is well on your end. We celebrated a bit of a Valentine's Day Simpsons event. Because I knew he would get it. FYI, Omega, if you happen to see a complete Famicom disc copy of Metroid, please let me know. Whether it's in a store, an online source you might know of, because I am on the hunt for a copy. I've got a couple leads that I am watching, but so far have not had luck otherwise. I see the Scythers are back. Nice. We are going to be working on their dex entries as well. So let's see. We needed to do moves. And... okay. Whoa! What the hell is up here? Oh. More of these things. Fair enough. Nom 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 nom. Ah! Why is the move called Bite and he's hitting him with his tail? I don't get that one. Like, if I'm gonna do a move called Bite, I want to see this thing chomp down on this. Like, complete vice grip. Mostly complete, Omega, because you know me, I'm a CIB collector, but you know, I wouldn't mind having more than one copy either way. So if you score one that's still cheap and loose and I can like Venmo you the money to ship it or whatever, I'm all for that. Hey, Pokemonzen, what's up, bro? How you doing? Hope work isn't treating you so bad. I hope everybody's having a good day. Whether you work today or not, I hope every second counted and every second mattered. Alright, so we're gonna try some Super Dave shit, and we're gonna try to jump the gorge. Actually, you know what? This is definitely another Simpsons moment. Except I don't have a skateboard. Jump too soon. Ugh. 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 There we go. Nice. I probably would have stomped the landing if I didn't jump too soon. But nonetheless, I am happy with it. We didn't die. Alright, let's catch us some more Scythers because, as Josh and I have already experienced, the nature we want for Scythers is very hard to come by. And we need that nature for every one of its forms. Scyther, Scizor, and the new Hatchet one. Or Cleaver, I should say. It's not a hatchet, it's a cleaver. And because I'm the super uber collector, I'm collecting the male and female variants, so that's twice the work. I might even dedicate a stream just to all Scyther hunting, but it probably would be one that I can already see going downhill quick, only because Scythers don't spawn fast enough. Ow! Well, at least I got to see it use a move I need to. Yeah, I know that, and on average, CIB Metroid runs anywhere from like 60 to almost $100. But if you should happen to see one in the wild or online, and you can snatch that for me and I can pay you back for it, I gladly will. That is one of the reasons why I wanted a Famicom Disk System. Because that's one of my favorite games on the console. Aside from, you know, getting the usuals like Doki Doki Panic, the Castlevanias, even though I think the US Castlevania soundtrack is better. And a few other games. Between talks with you and EC Myers, who have really cool Famicom collections, I definitely want to start building those up. There was a time where I could get Famicom carts out here at least for like $5 a pop. Then all of a sudden there was more game collectors in this area, so I started losing out on stuff. Just got out of work. Nice. Time to kick back, relax a little. Anybody who's going to be streaming that's in the chat right now, feel free to drop your channel links if you want and let us know when you're going to be streaming, because I'm not going to be going for too long. And you all know that I don't want to stream when you guys potentially are, because I'm just a dork like that. Yellow. Yes. Oh, well, guess what you gotta do then, little man? Clean up! Yep. The pizza man's here and I just want to say hi. No, I'll take care of that. I will be right back, everybody. Our dinner is here. Alright, we are back, folks. Sorry about that. Had to make sure we got our Pizza Hut before somebody walked away with it. Too bad y'all aren't here with me playing this game and just kicking back, because I definitely would have threw a one hell of a pizza party for us. I've even told Billy and Jay of the Game Chasers, said, hey, when you guys are coming through here, whether it's for a convention in Arizona or if you're passing through, feel free to stop by, free room and board. And I'll make sure I feed you guys before you head out. I'm talking like big breakfast buffet. When we moved into this house, we got so much food that we fed the delivery guys twice. First time we bought like a party sub, and then we bought like breakfast trays. Mostly because we didn't unpack all the cooking stuff, otherwise I would have done that myself. But that's how we roll here. If you're a guest, you are a guest. $501st Pokemon Legion, welcome to the stream. Appreciate you taking the time out of your day to stop on by and hang out with us, the Zombie Horde, as we play this awesome Pokemon game. Be sure to give 501st a nice warm welcome, everybody. Oh! Oh! And the alpha spawned down here. Nice! Now we're talking. Alley-oop. Okay, so let's get back to a kiddo just handing me a hair tie. My hair does not like to be confined. It's like me. So hair ties tend to fall out a lot of the time here. Alright, so we're going to do the old bait and switch. Now right about here is a good sniping spot. This part of the mountain is very flat, so if you need to bounce something, you can. Otherwise, you can just aim for this little spot here. And we want them to come as close as possible without being engaged, of course. That is, if they smell the damn honey, which they all conglomerated over there. That is a huge ass alpha. Okay, so let's see if we can get it over here again. It's a lot closer than it was, so that spot there. Even if we catch all the Scythers that are with it, it's still a good one in my opinion. Smell it. There we go. Don't care if we get the behind the head shot, because as long as we've got them in a perfect spot, we can keep lobbing and making Pokemon or Pokeballs all we want. Ooh, and another one just spawned. Nice. Waiting for the... I'm out of eye shot of the alpha there. I could just lob a Pokeball. Ah! Looks like he moved a little bit too fast. Ideally, if we can get the alphas with the right natures, that's even better. I have a few already. My Rapidash is the right nature I want, as is my Buitzel and my soon-to-be Golem, once I evolve it. Okay, looks like the alpha picked it off. Alright, kiddo. Bullseye. Alright. So let's go ahead and save there. Yeah, Josh has got me pretty jealous with some of the alphas he's caught. His alpha Gengar is pretty dope, and he shared a picture of the alpha Ninetales he caught just the other night too. That thing is beautiful, man. That looks so damn cool. And that is also part of the fun with us sharing all of the pictures that we take. Okay. So we haven't had much leeway with the Combees as I wanted, but we've already caught another Alpha Scyther. We've got plenty of Scythers, which is always awesome. Another Alpha Parasect, which, again, I want the right nature for. And as always, we are filling out the decks as we want to. Now that's the normal Golbat, but I'm going to make my way towards the very back and hopefully the alpha spawn too. And Bambi's dad completely missed the Golbat. Wow, we both hypnosised each other. Ouch, and the Zubat got me too. Okay, fair enough. That's awesome, Legion. That's sick. We have yet to see any, but I don't doubt the possibility. I've mostly just been rounding up alphas I don't see in the wild often, so I'm happy with that. But if I get a shiny alpha, even cooler. And top it all off to get the nature I want too. Well, I still need the Zubats, so let's just go ahead. Are mints crafted or are those item drops or purchases? Because I haven't seen those either. Which would make this a lot easier, but again, I don't take away from the experience. If that's another Alpha Zubat, I'm gonna lose my mind. Because I've caught 2 of those already, which is pretty cool. Okay, let's see. Are you gonna be a Combee? Probably. Really, dude? You are really annoying me. Let's just do this. Overkill, yes. Was it worth it? Yes. Although the Ice Beam is mostly reserved for Golbats that I can't catch in time. Alright. So we got a male Combee. Let's use the old Hypnosis. Then we'll catch him. Oh, nice. I still gotta do the berry quest. That'll come in handy. Yeah, for a budget pizza, Pizza Hut is not bad. It used to be a lot better back in the 80s and early 90s. But I think that can be said for just about most things in the 80s. Mostly because they changed their ingredient quality. I'm a pizza connoisseur, so I remember what those times were like back in the day. Uh-oh. Let's see. Is the alpha here? It is not. Okay. Let's try to beat feet and get to that Golbat. Where is it? Yes. We don't want to catch it during the day, but we can still get the dex entry. Which is kill it with ice. Now, there was a Zubat here that I missed out on. Darn it, it probably flew away, but that's okay. You hungry, little man? Kiddo's getting hungry. But yeah, Pizza Hut's good for a budget pizza. You could probably put Little Caesars on there too, because they are definitely a budget pizza, and in both cases you get what you pay for. As long as you're not expecting like restaurant style pizza, for a decent pizza and for a few bucks that it costs to get them, they're not bad. And of course the chains get more and more expensive as you kind of progress the ladder. Papa John's is expensive for a chain. Not too expensive, but for what you can get at Little Caesars and Pizza Hut is probably the price of one pizza there. And then if you've got local places that are in your area, we try to get local when we can. Sometimes they're just not open during the hours that we want them to be. But locals are good too. I see the Machops haven't respawned yet. If I could have rode a giant wolf instead, I'd have been set. Ah. Oh, you're both running. Really? Scythers are back. Nice. Do I know how to read unknown? I do, as a matter of fact. I don't know if that's something I should be proud of. I mean, it's kind of like reading hieroglyphics, but at the same time, it's not. It's not as cool anyway. Which was another thing I could read too. I actually took an Egyptology course. Alright. Get these scythers before we head out. And I'm getting notifications about raid hour because it's probably already past the start, but that's okay. At the 1 hour mark, we're fine. And that's even if my group is doing raid hour. Okay, I'm going to double check to see if the Alpha Scyther respawned too. If not, not a biggie. Yep, sure did. Let's end on a good note. Red eyes there. That's a good spot. For it. In front of me. Oh, it just went aggro as the Pokeball hit it. The honey. Go for it. For it. Dang it. Too far. Come on. Nice, and a 42. Last one was, I think, 20 something or 30 something. That's the type of note I want to end on. You know what? I would actually, I would love to try a chorizo pizza. Something about that sounds pretty good to me. Alright, so we're going to save in this area. I may come back to this later tonight after Kiddo and I have something to eat and he is in bed. But we'll see. If any of you guys are streaming, I'll probably not come back to this on stream then, just because I don't want to take up your guys' time. But if no one is, then maybe I'll come back to it and see if we can get some more Combees along with some more bug types in abundance. This is definitely part of the grind that, depending upon your level of playing, you'll either get used to or probably just skip it. There's no right or wrong way to play this game, honestly. But like I said, I'm a completionist. I'm an enthusiast. I'm going to try to get every best version I can, even if it means that the version I have is outdoed by a later class or a later catch. I'm just going to keep working that grind until I get the best ones I can. And these scythers are definitely worth it. Plus, I still have some other grinds that I have to work on that I probably won't show in a stream. Specifically, the Magikarp ones, 100 splashes, going around looking for Cascoons and things of that nature, because those are tedious. Even when you're playing, they're tedious. Just because they don't spawn much. So I'd rather make it interesting and hope that we find Pokemon like these alphas we've caught today. And maybe if we're lucky, we'll find some uncommon alphas. Maybe that possible shiny alpha. Because aside from the ones that we always see in the wild, uncommon ones are just as exciting to find, in all actuality. See, Mazen's giving me ideas for pizzas to try. I might have to just make that myself, though. Because I don't know any place that actually has chorizo as a pizza topping. Although they should. They should definitely have that. Oh, appreciate that, Legion. As a matter of fact, if you want to drop your channel link so other people can check out your channel as well, feel free to do so, because there are some Pokemon enthusiasts in this group. And we play a variety of these aside from Arceus. I need to revisit Let's Go Eevee again, and also get back to Pokemon Creepy Black, because we ended that in October, but we didn't finish the game. We just stopped playing it. So I'll definitely come back to those. And in the meantime, we're gonna be streaming this one a bit more, just because we're loving this game right now in our household. Oh, random Geodude. Yeah, sure, why not? There we go. Was hoping for more of the Cheerios Honeybee, but you know, we're gonna hang around here a little bit longer. Josh, if you're still in the stream, I don't know if this is where you encountered the Vespiquen, but if so, that's definitely gonna give me something to shoot for at the same time. Awesome. Thank you very much for that. Oh, thanks, Josh. Double coverage. There you go. That's what I like to see. Make sure everybody gets connected. And if you all like what you see, be sure to support each other's channels. That's how we roll. Alright, I'm just going to grab this last item here. And, ooh, the Star Raptor's back. But I have better luck catching him on that part of the island than I do over here. The peak you can reach him from isn't that high, so not worth trying to get him from over here. Did I just see a wisp? Yes, I did. I think it's cool that they implemented that. I know what's gonna be happening soon once I get all those, but I don't want to spoil it for anybody who's never played this or played any other games where that where that quest, or at least that information, is included. So I'm just gonna stay Johnny tight-lipped on that. Ooh, let me just make sure I get the right requirement for a Silcoon. It's flying type moves, okay. Which I believe either Gyarados or Burmy or Wormadon knows. Wormadan, however you say it. Okay, so let's just do this, get that requirement. I really need like an outbreak of those too. Ooh, shaky tree. One last thing. Thing in there? Don't be right. Not a female, but we'll take it. Ow, ow, ow. Taco pizza. Yeah, that's not a bad sounding one too. Buffalo chicken pizza is great if you have a pizza place that makes a really good buffalo sauce. That's always a plus. I usually get chicken on my pizzas anyway. Chicken, pepperoni, bacon, and I'm the odd guy that eats anchovies, so I'll usually have those too. Okay, I'm gonna park right here because we have some Psyducks back there that we still need to catch, and I don't want to blow my opportunity of catching those without being caught, which I don't think it needs, but you never know. So, we're gonna save here. I'm gonna feed Kiddo. I'm gonna eat myself too, of course, but once raid hour is over, if my group is not actually participating in that, I'll probably jump back on once Kiddo's asleep. But if anybody is streaming after I'm done here, or you're streaming right now, feel free to drop your channel link. I'll see you guys in your streams. There is a possible movie night tonight in Discord. I'm not sure what, not sure when. We just kind of talked about it yesterday, but that's another option. So if we decide to do that, I'll be sure to let people know in the Discord and on Twitter. Otherwise, I'll probably come back to this later on in the evening for a little bit longer. And if I don't, I hope that you all have a good rest of your night. And if you guys are streaming, I'll be sure to pop in, show my support as well. And I will talk to you all then. So thanks a lot for joining us, and we'll catch you next time. as well.